Hello, YouTube and fellow resellers. This is Kevin the Stoic Reseller here, back at you with another What Sold in 24 Hours. And, guys, I skipped another day. I'm working on another business venture. Requires a lot of research. So I might be a little bit more intermittent. I'm going to still try to do daily. Don't worry. But it'll get easier as I go on. But anyways, the last 24 hours have been excellent. Whatever. We're all weirdos. Hey, all right. So we had 11 sales in the last 24 hours. Very solid for $554.04. That's on an average of $50.37 per item is what the buyer has paid. That is flipping great, and you'll see it in the other averages here. So average sales cost comes out to $171.20. Average cost of goods is $107.80. Leaves me with a total profit of $274.04, which is about half. It's like a few dollars off is what the math was. Almost exactly 50% of the total sales. Guys, if you're a reseller and someone asks you, guys, what's your profit? Like, what is your margin? And you tell someone, oh, it's 50%. They're going to look at you and go, no, man, come on, be serious. What's your margin? And you say 50%. They're going to slap you upside your fucking dome. Why? Because 50% is not normal. And, guys, this is what I'm telling you. You got to be buying different items. You got to be buying in-demand, high-profit items. So 50% is great. But then you got to pay the 15%. Wow. Did I have another stroke on video here? 15% taxes to our sun overlord. That's $83.11. Leaves us with a net profit. This is after taxes, fees, anything else. Shipping, $191.93, which is 35%. That's 2% above my goal. That is flipping awesome. So, guys, we have a Harley Davidson jacket. This sold for $107.97. And the reason I priced it higher than the others, just simply because it was a little bit different. It had the black, this orange, had some white tones to it. Great shape. I actually got this at the yard sale that my wife and I had about a month or so ago. Our neighbor brought it over as an exchange for some other items I had at the yard sale. So I took it. So this is actually going back to the household funds. Once I figure out the shipping and whatever the profit is, I'm just going to transfer that to the household account. So really, you kind of have to factor that out. But, for simplicity's sake, I factored it into the AI tool. And looks like my 30% off all shoes is working. I finally sold these. These are Papilio. These are pretty rare. They're like brand new Birkenstocks. But this fuzzy Papilio is made in Portugal. And I've had these, and maybe I've overlisted them, but I've had these for literally over a year. They sold once, got returned. Buyer said, oh, they hurt my feet. I'm thinking to myself, like, really? Like, these are soft as hell. But anyways, these sold for $83.98. And looking at that price, it's probably, I overpriced those. All right. Coming in, we have an Ibex jacket, guys. This had no comps anywhere. The inside had the style name. I couldn't find anything on it. It did have an embroidery. I wonder, can you guys see that right in there? So I did kind of price it lower than I was expecting. But on the website, I was able to find, well, not the website, but Google. Another website had this listed for like $150. So I was like, you know what, I'll price it at $80 and see what happens. Took about a month and a half, but did sell for $79.97, guys. The next item took about 5 months to sell. These are some brand new with tags Duluth pants. Sold for $34.97. Massive size. This is actually the second pair that I found. Guys, Duluth... See, the shoes I wouldn't pick up again. The Harley jacket, if I found at a reasonable price, obviously I'd pick that up. That Ibex jacket, of course. These Duluth, man, I'm just not a fan of it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't find enough of it at a reasonable price. Duluth just sits. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. This was a good come up, but Duluth just, I always hesitate. Like, I grab it, put it in my cart, and then when I'm checking everything over, I just put it back. I just have zero faith that Duluth will ever sell. Some Duluth pants, sold for $34, sold within a couple days. Pretty excited about that. This is stuff that I find pretty frequently. I didn't find as much this time. This last thrift trip, I found like maybe 3 or 4 Prana pants. On my average, though, is like nearly 8 or 9. So, but it still sells. They're just casual sellers. Here is a Seahawks shorts sold for $25.17. It's interesting. I don't get very many unpaid items anymore. So I think eBay has finally implemented for most buyers the immediate payment on offers. This must not have been included because this guy I sent him like a 10% off offer or something like that. And he accepted it, and then it just took forever. He didn't pay for it. He finally paid today. So I'm excited about that. But it did take about a month, which is okay. Guys, it's Nike. And I'm the Nike king. I sell Nike literally every single day because I take the chance. I just know what sells. And again, my recommendation is if you're nervous about Nike, or if Nike is plentiful in your area, look up the style code. Look up every Nike piece, and over time, you will understand the feel of a good Nike piece, the look of a good Nike piece, and what makes a good Nike piece. Here's an item that I haven't actually shown off because I hardly ever find it. This is Tyndale. This is a fire-resistant button-down. It is made in the USA, which is why I initially looked at it. And I have found this item in the past. Their pants do really well for me. This shirt does really well. Now, you're going to see here, it took about 6 months to sell. The thing with Tyndale, guys, is I don't believe you're going to get more than about $20. I had this listed at 25 plus shipping. It took forever. I finally got someone to buy it at $22.97, and happy to see it go. And that's a nice shirt. Someone's going to have a good time with that. Here is a BMW Motorsports. I have never come across this. Except for this one time. The shirt feels like a off-brand Travis Mathew, kind of. It's all polyester, so maybe it's a little less. I don't know. But anytime you see branded, like, Porsche, like the sports cars, you guys want to, like, double check, double look at those items. Because people like wearing what they drive. You know what I mean? Especially if there's some rich dude and they're driving a Maserati or a Lamborghini. They want to wear something that says, I drive this rich man's car. And I'm going to be flamboyant about it. And then when I get to the parking lot, I'm just going to rev it up so everyone can see me peel out of the damn parking lot. Because, rich people. But this did take a long time, as you can see. This also took close to 6-7 months. I was getting a little worried. Sold for $21. So if you can find out the right price, guys, I would highly recommend grab that. All right, now we're getting into one item that is bread and butter. These Under Armour pants. These sold for $19. I just don't care how long they take to sell. Honestly, guys, there's certain items that you put into your store and you're just happy that you have like 4, 5, 6 or more of these items in your store because you know at some point they're going to sell. And if I can get these for under $8, I buy them. Every time. Because they will always sell between this price of $19 and about $25. It's a $6 range there, but the profit is there, the demand is there, and they sell frequently. This shirt, I think there was a flaw to it. Normally something like this is like their cloud shirt. This is normally a $25 shirt, so there must have been a flaw. But I accepted a $12 offer, and it did take quite a long time. I don't even know. Guys, double check all your items. That's all I can say is just double check your damn items. And the last item I have here is something that also has taken forever. And you'd be like, oh, Kevin, that's Patagonia. What are you talking about? You only got $8 for Patagonia? Do you even know how to resell? Obviously, guys, come on. Get with the program here. But I'm going to share you guys a secret. Not all denim is made equally. And Patagonia denim is not in demand. And I learned that the hard way, okay? So let me share with you. I would not buy this again. I got $8 plus shipping, and it took probably a year. Not all denim is made equally, okay? This is how you know if you know how to resell or not. When you understand that, like, say, take Kuhl, Kuhl, one of my favorite brands to resell. I almost buy all of their stuff unconditionally if the prices, or actually, I don't really care too much about the price because I know exactly what I'll get for each item, but condition matters, of course. Kuhl denim does great. Why? Because Kuhl actually tries and make their denim special and, engineer it for certain specific things. Now, Patagonia, however, all women's denim is trash. Men's, I'd only get the Iron Forge line. Otherwise, trash. Prana, trash. Levi's, unless it's a smaller size, a vintage item, pretty much trash. That's kind of a lie. If you can get it for under like $4, most Levi's will sell between $15 and $20 plus shipping. But you can, it's a bins item. Not total trash, but it's a bins item. There's Dower that are great. Fjallraven has denim. I've seen it one time on eBay. And it does okay. But there's not all denim is made equal, guys. So I highly, highly encourage you, please look up denim brands, because if you don't, you're just going to lose your butt. And if you're like me, who has a little bit of room to lose in that tuchus, maybe it's a good idea for me to do that. But if you're just starting out, you're going to lose your ass. I promise you guys. Do your research. You got to do that. That is the most important thing of all time. But guys, until the next day, next 24 hours, or you might see a what's sold in over the weekend video. Remember to like, subscribe, share my videos, and until the next day, rule the day.